Alrighty then, we back, man, and I kind of touched on I was gonna do this video about Anthony Joshua lying. Okay, I kind of touched on that when we talked about the what was the Tyson Fury video I dropped earlier this morning, where Tyson Fury said that he had tried to fight Povetkin, Puev, Miller, and Trevor Bryan, and Miller and Puev said they had never even, talked to Tyson Fury about an offer. They never received the offer or a deal. Okay, but we back. Goodfellas Sports TV, we in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and reach out to the email if you have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, and video requests. All right. So so Fury was lying. Okay, now the two spearheads of the UK as far as just boxing in general, two of they, most notable international fighters, and we call them international stars if you want to. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury been lying, okay? And I don't believe nothing they say now. And obviously, it was the reason why Deontay Wilder turned down that zone offer. Me personally, if he got control about he get to fight who he gonna fight, I would have took it, because they know he ain't gonna make that $100 million fighting Dominic Breazeale or Luis Ortiz. You feel me? But hey, that was his prerogative. But I think this is a little bit more of an insight. Now, remember when Anthony Joshua, he just said that I was worried about fighting Wilder and outdoing Wilder after he knocked out Breazeale. I was worried about Wilder. That's why I got knocked out by a lucky punch from Andy Ruiz. I got knocked out by a lucky punch. Well, Puev came out, and I linked the article in the description, and I linked it in the Tyson Fury description as well. Puev came out and said that it was a deal in place for him and Joshua, I believe, to fight in November. Okay, he said he had a deal on the floor that they had already agreed and probably even signed for a deal, because they all thought Joshua was going to spank Andy Ruiz or Miller. Maybe the deal was signed after it was a late replacement, but I felt that everybody believed that he was going to beat Miller regardless. And they had a deal in place. All that I wanted to fight Wilder shit was propaganda. And I believe that it was I believe that the propaganda went even deeper. I think it went as deep as the zone, trying to put, not telling them what Anthony Joshua was gonna make, because they didn't know. They didn't know what Anthony Joshua was gonna make versus Deontay Wilder, because Anthony Joshua had no intentions. They just wanted to use Deontay Wilder to boost their platform. It's kind of like the Jay-Z NFL situation. And Jay-Z needed the NFL, and the NFL needed Jay-Z. Now Jay-Z might be a minority owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I heard a majority owner. I don't know what's going on. So I just wait for the facts to go out before I continue to speak on that. But really, the zone, Wilder should have used the zone, but you know what? It's his prerogative. Sometimes, your pride and your integrity and your respect, you can't put a price on it, or they can't pay you what that price is. But for Anthony Joshua sitting here, just him and Fury capping back to back, you had no intentions on fighting Deontay Wilder next or in the near future. You had already a deal in place. You knew you had a mandatory with the most strictest sanctioning belt body, the IBF. You had a mandatory. You had a mandatory that the IBF don't take step aside money. It's a rarity that they do. And Anthony Joshua knew that he had a deal with Puev. He bringing up Wilder. I want to fight Wilder, and then he gonna use Wilder as an excuse on why Andy Ruiz gave him the 2-piece and the biscuit. He gave him that Popeye's biscuit. That motherfucker still choking off that Popeye's biscuit, because he ain't even thinking right. At this point, even apologists and extremists at some point got to jump off the fucking plane. No matter, you feel the plane going down at a rapid pace, and you got an opportunity to be Bane in the Dark Knight Rises and jump off that plane. Hey man, it's certain people I ain't riding with to the plane crash. Now, my mother, I'm riding with her to the plane crash. My girl, kids, ride with them to their plane crash. But hey, I ain't riding with no boxer to the plane crash. That's like, Deontay coming out here saying, disrespecting the black community and disrespecting the black boxing fans blatantly with no chill. I ain't riding with him for that. But with Anthony Joshua, at some point, all these dudes that's capping for him, and just at the end of the day, you're going to have egg in your face and you're going to look like a fool. All right? At the end of the day, y'all can say it was a lucky punch. Y'all can buy into that narrative. You're just going to look stupid. And then what you're going to do is act like You didn't say all that. Act like YouTube ain't got 1 billion receipts, or Twitter, Instagram, Facebook ain't got 1,000 receipts on you talking that BS. And you got to realize, the reason why Eddie Hearn doesn't allow Anthony Joshua to do a lot of interviews because he's stupid. Him and Barry Hearns are the two of the stupidest people in boxing as far as PR. You know why they stupid? It ain't because I'm insulting their intelligence. I'm insulting because they can't keep a secret. And if you really listen to them, they always tell you the truth. They don't even know how to go with the lie. And for the most part, Eddie Hearn don't know how to go with the lie. Eddie Hearn can't keep the lie alive. He tells so many lies that he don't even remember. He's very accessible. He'll do interviews with anybody. You stop him in the street, he'll give you an interview. But he don't know how to even keep his lies, man. And people still sitting here defending them, man. At the end of the day, he had no intentions on fighting Joshua. And that's why the IBF made them pay, Ruiz pay $20,000 for an exception. Because Puev was already promised to fight. Now it's starting to make sense. So Puev already was like, okay, the IBF said you're going to get your shots. Nobody calculated that Andy Ruiz was going to beat Anthony Joshua. The only person that I heard picking him was Fred from Barbershop Conversation. And you know what? Shout out to him. Andy Ruiz got the job done. But even the IBF didn't calculate that. And they shouldn't have had to make Ruiz pay that money. Legally, he was bonded to fight Anthony Joshua again. That's just how it's going. That's how it played out. And Bob Arum is right. Eddie Hearn is an absolute idiot. You went out here in the public and you Ruiz got to fight us here. No, he don't. That's a level 2 security company. It's only 4 levels, and they one more level from going to being level 1. So the government, if Andy Ruiz don't want to fight, he don't have to fight there. Obviously, he gets stripped of his IBF, but the deal in place is already to get stripped. The deal is in place for him to already be stripped. So really losing but $20,000 that TGB Promotions put up. And if that's me and they do strip me, I'm suing you for my $20,000 back. And Andy Ruiz, even if he beat Joshua, Eddie Hearn got a trump card. He got Alexander Usyk, who God knows who we fight in October 12th. We less than 2 months out, I believe, to that date. And he don't have an opponent because Carlos Takam signed with LaGuardia Promotions, whoever. But at the end of the day, I don't understand why Anthony Joshua feels the need to lie. But I understand why Eddie Hearn don't let him do interview. Bob Arum right. All them stupid over there. That old man speaking facts right there. All them fucking stupid. Eddie Hearn can't help but contain himself. Leaking information out. Saying information before it's done. Like, dude, make sure you got the signature on the deal and make sure the pot right. Make sure you tell Andy Ruiz and Al and whoever TGB Promotions promoting Andy Ruiz for the fight, co-promoting. At least you tell them like, hey, bro. All right, man, I'm getting 80 million in this pot. Don't lie and say, oh, we only get 40 million for the fight. Motherfucker, he got almost 100 million US dollars to spend on that fight. He trying to give Ruiz 9 million. And Ruiz leverages, the government say he don't have to go there because it's unsafe. So you don't have to go there, so you put your foot in your mouth. And you put your foot in your mouth again because then if y'all don't fight by the 7th, he gets stripped of the IBF. That belt gonna go to Puev, and Fury gonna take it from Puev eventually. Even if he lose to Wilder, they can still do Puev and Fury and then build a trilogy up with Wilder. And Anthony Joshua ain't crossing the street to fight Tyson Fury. Even if he come off victorious to get the 2 left belts, if he got stripped for Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just get a man what he want. He want like 2 bodyguards for each people in his camp. He want clean food from his country. You know, and he want $18 million. Just give him the fucking money. And if you really believe Anthony Joshua, is gonna get the job done, then it's a speeding ticket. Quite frankly, it's a huge speeding ticket. It ain't even that big. You just pay it, and it is what it is. But hey, it is what it is. I linked the article in the description. Anthony Joshua get caught in another lie. They need to put a fucking binky in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So he could just stop talking and giving free information that don't need to be given. But hey, they need a PR person over there for Anthony Joshua, just like a ton of other fighters. But don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing, get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. Website, promo code, description. Appreciate the love, support, man. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram. We got a Twitch page. I'll be doing gaming, and I'll be doing some of my streams on there as well. So go ahead over there and check in, man. And don't, check us out on social media. You need to get in touch with me for a video request, or you want to have a private conversation or whatever. My email is always there. Twitter is the quickest way, and all the other social media sites. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV, we gone. Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellas One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.